been said that selling is an art and a skill. This video is not about selling, but it is about art and a skill. The good thing about skills, it can be learned, just like walking, talking, and breathing, and everything else that you've learned is a skill. So skills are learned. They're easy. Now this piece of art, you may not be able to draw, but that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about the art that's already within you. And the reality is you already know that it's there. You've probably already experienced this. Maybe you've helped people already transform their lives. You've gotten maybe people results. Or even if you're setting off on the journey and you want to help more people get results in the skill set that you already have, then this video is for you. I'm just gonna share a little bit about this painting. I don't know who drew it. I don't know how it got here. I don't know how long it took, but I'm here to enjoy the beauty of it and the skill and the detail, attention to detail that's in it. It's obviously something that took some time, and it's there for people to enjoy and look at and admire, even take photos of. The reality is, this painting is like you. It wasn't created overnight. It wasn't developed instantly. It took time. And slowly, with each stroke, it became you. You are who you are today. And people look at you, admire you, look up to you, want to take selfies with you. If they don't take selfies with you yet, they can. If you want that kind of experience and you want that transformation, you want to help change people's lives and leave a legacy of impact like this painting has done. I mean, think of how many galleries this painting is in. And I don't mean art galleries. There's probably only one of these. But think of how many art galleries in people's phones that this photo has been. Think of how many posts and likes this photo has already gotten. Now, you wouldn't know how many. We could probably look it up and track it with AI. But the reality is, it's everywhere. Maybe not in places that you have seen yet, but that's okay. You're going to touch people's lives that not everybody's going to see. You're going to impact people's lives and you're going to be in people's galleries doing selfie hugs with people. That may not be everywhere, but it's going to make a difference. It's going to make an impact. That's just like this painting. It's unique. It's extraordinary. It doesn't have to be super popular, but it's unique, and so are you. You are unique. You can make an impact. You will transform people's lives. You will help people get to the next level in their life. You will help X, Y, Z for your clients. And that's the beauty about this business. This business gives you the opportunity to transform people's lives and make an impact. But if you don't let your art show, no one is going to be able to enjoy it. If you don't let your art be displayed, no one is going to see it. No one's going to be able to take selfies of it. No one's going to be able to hang it up in their hotel. If you don't let your inner art shine and come out, then it's never going to be seen and never make an impact. The only way that your inner art is going to come out is if you start painting, if you start posting, if you start preparing, and if you start positioning yourself as the coach, as the consultant that you are. It starts with belief. It starts with belief that you are who you are. And I mean, on a deeper level, you are the coach. You fill in the blank, coach, consultant of how you're going to transform people's lives. You are that person that's going to transform their lives in whatever results you fill in the blank. So once you believe that, then you can now move forward with each brushstroke in confidence and get someone to see the art that's within you. This is a beautiful painting. The artist planned it out. Do you have your plan? Do you have your map? Do you have your blueprint of how you're going to build and scale your business? Have you thought it through? Have you thought of what the end is going to look like? Or are you just going around day to day, clicking here, watching there, listening over there, and just wandering around trying to figure out how this is all going to work? The only way you get to a beautiful finished piece of art is if you plan it out, if you organize yourself, you dream it up, you imagine what it's going to look like, you imagine what it's going to be, the colors you're going to use, the canvas you're going to use, and the types of brushes you're going to use, the colors of paint. Those are things you all have to plan. And once you know that and you have clarity, once you have clarity on what it is you're painting, you will be able to craft and start your project. You'll be able to start with confidence and move forward. You will be able to let the inner art in you come out. And once you gain the clarity, once you start applying and doing, the confidence will grow. And then the cash flow comes. Then you enroll a client. You sell your painting. And then the cash flow grows. Rinse and repeat. Don't let the inner art in you stay inside. Yes, it takes skill. Yes, it takes time. But the only way those things will come out is if you start. When you decide and when you start and you do, you say, I am going to do this. Then everything starts coming out. You actually have to say no to more things than you do yeses. You have to say no to distractions and no to social media and no to TV and no to social gatherings. You have to say no to a lot of things. You have to say no to notifications and no to distractions. You have to say no to those things in order so you can say yes to your art piece, to your artwork, in order to say yes to your goals and dreams, in order to say yes to the desires of your heart, in order to say yes to your calling, in order to say yes to your purpose. You have to say no to a lot more things than yeses. Years ago, before my late mentor, Jim Rohn, passed away, I was in month 3 of his monthly mentorship program. And at that time, there was no webinars. There was only audio conferences. And I had the pleasure and honor of seeing Mr. Rohn at a live seminar twice. And then I had the pleasure of being in his coaching program. And I had the honor of being at his burial, his memorial service. It was a time that some of the top industry leaders came together and shared our remarks and our well wishes, and also, most importantly, how much of an impact he made on our lives. I would say the most important thing Jim Rohn made in my life was with a very simple statement, something that I'll never forget. He said that Set your goal for $1 million. And when you reach it, you won't be amazed at the man with the money. You'll be amazed at the man that you become on the journey to getting there. His late mentor, Jim Rohn's late mentor, Earl Schoaf, said something very similar to him many years prior. And that statement was almost identical to the one he told me. You don't set off to go and hit 1 million to get just $1 million. Actually, you'll be pretty disappointed once you do reach there, and you'll be like, okay, what else? Yeah, the money's good, but you'll actually have a feeling of what else is there. When you reach there, come talk to me about that topic, by the way. Mr. Earl Schoaf said to Mr. Jim Rohn and said, when you set a goal for 1 million, it's not about the money. It's about the man that you become in the journey that matters most. Those words were very similar to what Mr. Rohn had told me, and it's something that I'll never forget. It's something that has never left my mind. And when I hit that goal at the age of 25, I remember writing in the journal, a black leather-bound journal that I used to carry around with me. When you reach that goal of 1 million, there's a different mindset that triggers, that ticks in. But on your journey to reaching 1 million, you have to be mindful of your surroundings, the people that you hang out with, what you consume from media and information, the books you read, the friends that are in your peers, your circle. You have to be really mindful of those, of your surroundings. You have to have a laser-like focus. You have to do things differently than what you've done. You have to do things differently than what you were taught in school. You have to change your paradigm. You have to shift your thought processes. You have to act differently. Things change. You will change. You will change. Not that money will change you, but you have to change for money. Because everything that you've learned up until this point, everything that you are today is just a combination of all the life lessons and the stuff that you've learned up until this point. So on your journey, if you're looking to become someone better and maybe more wealth, more health, more business, more clients, you have to think about the person you're going to become to attain those things. You can't remain the same. You cannot be the same person you were 10 years ago. You have to change. You have to evolve. And if you don't evolve, then you're just going to go backwards. You have to escalate and evolve to get to the next level. And when you do that, you will discover and you'll actually bring forth the art that is within you. Not only will you make more money, but you'll actually have something much better than that. You'll have a sense of peace and clarity that cannot even be bought with money.